All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who still rule well and who have taught me this truth, right? Peace and salutations to the elect out there, scattered wherever you may be. May Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai bless you and your household, and may you continue to endure. Shalom to the Akim on the highways and byways, week in and week out, doing this work as Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai commanded us to do. And also, shalom to you Israelite foreigners, right, who don't look like your regular Israelites, but your bloodline goes back to you being from the lineage of Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, and from the various tribes out of our forefather. May Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai bless you and your household, and may you continue to endure. All right? It's your brother, Dabakia, from the Sons of Yasharallah, GMS Colorado Springs camp, coming to you again with another live lesson. And I pray that you're edified, because that's what this truth is about. Edification, exhortation, all right, and teaching, right? And Salakia, back on the highways and byways, and I pray that you're edified, right? Nonetheless, as you can see, I got me a new sign. I love it, just made it, right? The truth still remains and the truth still stands, right? This is what we're out here for, right? You various tribes here on this chart, so-called blacks being from the tribe of Judah, so-called Hispanics being from the tribe of Issachar, the northern kingdom, you so-called Native Americans who are also from the northern kingdom, right? And so forth. And also, before we get started, this faggot right here, that right there is the devil that the Bible speaks of, okay? Caesar Borgia. He was set up by one of the popes, all right? Bam. And more or less, we're going to just go as long as this, I guess my phone allows me to, because I've been having some storage issues. But yeah, that's it. Let's get it. All right, where are we at? We'll be in the book of, let's see where the Spirit wants this lesson to go. Let's see. All right. We'll go to Isaiah 51. All right, yeah. Let's start off in Isaiah chapter 59. All right. Yeah, we'll be in Isaiah chapter 59 and get precepts from there. Okay? Let's get it. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 1. And it reads, "Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far." All right, that's what we are begging and pleading for the hopeful elect to do. Okay? To come back into this truth, right? And to worship Yahweh Shai Shai to the best of their ability before the evil days come, right? Because obviously Jacob's trouble is getting ramped up, all right? The damn devil, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, all right, he's being exposed on a high level, okay? Yahweh Shai Shai has a very bright light on these damn Edomites, all right? And he's exposing them for the wicked that they are, okay? Pursuant to the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24, right? The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. All right, who's the wicked? Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child, okay? And they're going into slavery for what they did, right, to the Hebrew Israelites, to the Lord's chosen people, all right? "Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far," all right? And that's why we do these lessons, because the internet now, it does the heavy lifting for us. "The Lord had called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother had he made mention of my name." All right, and this is a prelude to Yahweh Shai. Okay, Isaiah is prophesying about Yahweh Shai. Okay, because Yahweh Shai, the one who the world ignorantly knows as JC, right? He's been here since the beginning. If you can receive that, all right. Right here again, the Lord Yahweh had called me from the womb. All right. from the bowels of my mother. And who was his mother? Mary. And she wasn't a virgin, okay? She had consensual sex with Yahushai's father, who was Joseph, who is from the tribe of Judah, which by default makes him a so-called black man, right? From the bowels of my mother had he made mention of my name. And what's the Lord's son's name, man? Yahweh, okay? That's the one who the world ignorantly knows is JC, okay? That's totally off, and we come out here, all right, to prophesy against that devil, all right? Continuing on. Verse 2, and he had made my mouth like a sharp sword, and the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver hath he hid me. Okay? Because Yahweh Shai sits on the right hand side of his father Yahweh in the heavens. Right? Verse 3. And said unto me, thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified. Okay? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is not dealing with you heathen nations. All right? Beginning with you fucking Edomites, man. All right? You Edomites have totally stole our identity. Okay? And that's why we're out here to prophesy, because if Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is fed up, guess what? We're fed up as well. Okay? What does it say? And the Lord shall have war with Amalek from generation to generation. All right? And who's Amalek? Amalek is the small hats, okay? Benjamin, not a Jew. All right? Satan, not a Jew. All right? Who stole our identity and put us into slavery, all right? And stripped away our birthright and our heritage, okay? But we say all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for bringing us back into this royal fold, so we know what to do and how to conduct ourselves, all right, as we see Esau Edom's world get packed up. All right? Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 4. Then I said, I have labored in vain. I have spent my strength for naught, and in vain. Yet surely my judgment is with the Lord Yahweh, and my work with my power. Okay, because sometimes that's what it feels like we're doing when we come out here presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, like we're laboring in vain. But hey, according to the scriptures, we are doing a righteous thing, all right? Because we are separating ourselves, right, from the wickedness of this world and these false philosophies that this world continues to preach and harp on, all right? You had tons of people who were celebrating so-called Valentine's Day yesterday, not even realizing that the partner that they're with has multiple partners, okay? This is a wicked and adulterous generation, all right? And Chris Brown said it the best, man. These hoes ain't loyal, so you Jakes need to wake up. Stop celebrating these wicked-ass folly days. All right? Isaiah 59 and verse 5. And now saith the Lord Yahweh, that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord Yahweh, and my power shall be my strength. That's right. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, they are our strength, okay? Not no sword, not no carnal weapon, none of that. All right, we rely on the angels, all right, and the Rakah Kodash, right, and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to protect us wherever we may go here on this earth, all right? Because I'm sure you brothers can attest to this, man. The demonic attacks are getting more rampant, all right? People have more demons on them, man. And if you're reacting in a carnal mindset, you'll react as a nigga. All right, that's what we came into this truth to put off black culture, okay? So-called black, Hispanic, and Native American culture is death, man. All right, and this truth is life. Here we are. Isaiah 59 and verse 6. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob. More proof that this chapter is about Yahweh Shai, because that's what Yahweh Shai came for, the hopeful elect, but ultimately the whole nation of Israel. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob, right? And to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation until the end of the earth. All right, we know in the scriptures there's different types of Gentiles. All right, especially if you study, you know these things. In this sense and in this reference, it's talking about Israelites who don't know they're Israelites, who go around with a heathen mindset. All right, for example, Jakes who celebrate all these wicked ass holidays and folly days. Okay, they'd be considered Gentiles because they're in a American mindset, but ultimately they're still Israelites, right, by birth, and Hebrew is the language off top. All right, a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the ends of the earth. Verse 7. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to him whom man despiseth, to him the nation abhorreth, to a servant of rulers. Kings shall see and arise, princes also shall worship, because of the Lord Yahweh that is faithful, and the Holy One of Israel, and he shall choose thee. Right? Because Yahweh Bashim Shai chose us to be into this truth. We did not choose to come into this truth. All right? And yes, we might sound like a broken record, but that's just, it is what it is. All right? This truth is the highest gift that we can have on planet Earth, which is why we're commanded to hit these highways and byways and to teach. All right? How's this word going to get out if niggas is being lazy, man? Couch potato Israelites. I've been saying that a lot, but it's true. Niggas are, people's lives are in shambles and they're wondering why, man. If you know this truth, you're marked for either judgment or exemption, right? Isaiah 59 and verse 8. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, in an acceptable time have I heard thee, and in a day of salvation, have I helped thee, and I will preserve thee and give thee for a